As it gets underway, there's a sense of occasion here at Bramall Lane this evening as Sheffield United and West Bromwich Albion go head to head. As Robinson gets back and inches the ball out of play, the challenge came in on Darnell Furlong and it's a corner at the Kop end. West Brom have the early corner. Alex Mowat with it, left-footed, bent into the penalty area, glancing header Carroll, volleyed away with real heft. So Basham slaloming in from the near side to McGoldrick, little layoff to Basham, 300th league appearance and a shot from the edge of the penalty area, left-footed. He was slightly off balance, but that's Basham at his attacking best. He's gone all the way to the crowd on the touchline side. That must be 7 or 8 metres. In goes the long throw-in, up goes everybody. Foderingham with a double punch down into the deck, pulled back towards the far side of the pitch, and Alex Mowat. Ball along the deck, lovely little layoff here, then the shooting opportunity for Adam Reach, and from a central position 25 yards out, he got plenty behind it. Here's Mowat then winning it back in the centre circle, shrugging off Njai a little too easily. Now Grant up to the edge of the box, shooting, and he hit the shot and it glanced Wes Fotheringham's net to the right hand side. A heart in the mouth moment from Colin Grant and West Bromwich Albion. It remains 0-0. Here's Dean Garner, showed too much of the ball to Baldock, operating at left wing back tonight. Short pass towards Jack Robinson, who takes a first touch and then concedes possession. Poor from Robinson. Infield it comes to Reach, who bends the shot, but in the end he didn't get nearly enough bend on it, and hit with a low trajectory. It goes well wide. Basham has it just in front of the centre circle. A low, flat pass towards Norwood. Another one to Robinson as it's kept moving towards Hourihane. Hourihane will bend one into McGoldrick. First touch to control. Threaded through, beautiful. Baldock teasing up the chance. Sharp shoots, deflected, and it's screamed over the line. And Sheffield United lead. Well, they've been second best and they've scored a scrappy goal, but they all count on what could be a marker night for Sheffield United here at Bramall Lane. And would you believe it, it's Billy Sharp that's got it. Unselfish play from George Baldock on his return to the side, but Billy Sharp doesn't miss those as it deflected past Sam Johnson, the England goalkeeper. 21 gone, Blades 1, West Brom 0. McGoldrick on the stretch, sidling past him. Shemi Ajayi takes the ball away. It's knocked to the far side where left full-back Connor Townsend will play it out. Then Colin Grant is fouled and the Blades win it back, and Lee Doughtier's way play on. And here's Bogle. Through it goes to Njai, and Grady Diangana's onside and blocked by Baldock. That is wonderfully committed, inspiring defending from George Baldock. He basically had to score until he was Baldocked. They're defending a high line here, Sheffield United, 10 yards outside of the penalty area, but a Mowat free kick, bent with plenty of zip up to the head of Matt Clark. So Foderingham left-footed, launches it upfield from right to left, flicked on by McGoldrick, through to Sharp, saved by Johnson, and that was a glorious chance, and Sam Johnson was virtually right behind Billy Sharp as he spun on that sixpence. Connor Townsend, the former Hull City left full-back, crossing in, and it's too high for everybody, up to the edge of the box. Now the Blades looking to start an attack down the near side, the left. Wide it comes to McGoldrick from Robinson. McGoldrick dragging his studs over the ball. It's played back towards the supporting Hourihane. He gets the ball into the box, teasing, Sharp! And the offside flag went up. You just thought Billy Sharp had stayed onside. As it is, by a hair's breadth, he'd strayed offside. Robinson with a lovely deft flick of his non-standing leg, and then Livermore flies in on Conor Hourihane. That was late on Hourihane, and it was heavy too as well. Yeah. Referee's going for a card, off. And Robinson bending in across from the left-hand side, having been played in. It cannoned off the West Brom defender. Billy Sharp lurking, looking for more goals. He's got one already. As the ball is fired into the penalty area, this time the shooting opportunity for Norwood. A volleyed effort from the edge of the box, blocked at point-blank range, and now the counter-attack is on. Colin Grant will lift it forward in search of Grady Diangana. Awkward as it gets caught on the blind side of Chris Basham, but he allowed it to drift past him. Bogle into Njai. His first touch takes him away from Clark into a central position. Norwood digs it out of his feet, and the ball is played on there first time by Bogle down the touchline. Billy Sharp's aware of it, scampers after it, but can't get there, and then a half volleyed long clearance by Clark up towards halfway. A 50-50, possibly 60-40 ball towards Andy Carroll and John Egan, and in the end it's the defender Egan who's able to get it away. So the referee puts his whistle to his mouth as the throw-in is speared into the penalty area. Matt Clark's beaten in the air, Basham's underneath it. The pair are having a good old shoulder charge as the ball drops out of play, and it drops out of play for a West Bromwich Albion corner. In it's bent by Mowat into the penalty area. Heads go up, good header by a backpedalling Robinson up to the edge of the penalty area. Furlong tries to keep the move alive by winning the header on the edge of the box. Ajayi goes after it. So the free kick taken up towards the Bramall lane end away to our left. Ball chested down by Andy Carroll, who, like a creaking, ageing centre forward, smashed his left leg behind the ball at about 5 miles an hour, and the shot zips wide. The ball is worked back to Basham. Basham takes a touch, now Njayi. Alex Mowat's after him as they've gone through towards Norwood. Incisive ball looking for McGoldrick, who tried to centre the cross. Can Sheffield United get a second goal? A decoy. Out it comes to Norwood, who strikes it from the D on the edge of the box. Billy Sharp is wide, centering the ball to McGoldrick. It's played back to Norwood. Norwood chips it. It's there, inside left channel of the box. Great control, Sharp. Ball lifted to Bogle. Will it come to him? Great first touch. Then the shot off the legs of Ajayi. It's cleared. Don't think it was going in. Robinson will shoot. It comes to Ajayi. They're queuing up again. This time it's a late lunge in which Connor Townsend gets in the way, blocks the shot. Now West Brom look to counter-attack. It's overhit by Carl and Grant, easily dealt with by Basham, who goes on a semicircle run around Carl and Grant, just levers it into the path of Jayden Bogle. Well, they were queuing up for opportunities there and might be again. And Jai to Bogle, who hit it first time. Bulldogs following up and crashed into Sam Johnson. Mowat takes a mean free kick, a yard in from the near touchline, left-footed, got real bend on it, cannoned off the head of Matt Clark. We're into the 60th minute of the match, and the counter-attack is on, and McGoldrick plays a great ball through to Illiman and Jai for 2-0. Oh, and it's saved by Johnson, dropping down to his left-hand side. Conor Hurahan will take the corner in front underneath the cop end. Up go the heads. The biggest is Andy Carroll's, and it's a big bullet header away. It will drop just in front of Norwood, who brings it under control. A lovely first touch by Carl and Grant. He's nutmegged Chris Basham, who's racing to get back. Plenty in red and white on the edge of the box, and as the pass towards Reach was hit, it was a tame shot towards West Fodringham, bent in by Norwood, teasing Johnson as the heads go up. Might drop in here for Robinson, pinballed onto the head of Chris Basham, and Basham's bullet header, I think it was, is wide. Carl and Grant with the in-swinger, chip towards the back of the 18-yard box. Heads go up, one of them's Ajayi, but he's beaten to it. I think McBurney is the one to get the headed clearance. West Fodringham with a punch away. Out it comes, well struck volley back into the danger zone by Alex Mowat. He was trying to really test Fodringham, it didn't get that far. The West Brom fans behind the goal are screaming for a penalty. 2-0 seals this game out as it is. The Blades are a goal to the good. Billy Sharp got it in the first half. Here's Gibbs White to McBurney, back to Bogle to Gibbs White, slaloming through, Sharp with the shot! And Billy Sharp makes it 2-0, hoisted aloft by his teammates as they celebrate underneath the cop end. Well, I think that's well and truly game over in Sheffield United's favour. And on what was billed as a big night against the Baggies, Blades 2, West Brom 0. Well, the cop end stands to its feet as Bogle pirouettes over the ball underneath the cop end. The clearance to Norwood, who pings in a beautiful cross. It was a 50-50 between McBurney and Sam Johnson. Basham twisting over the ball. A frustrated Andy Carroll shrugs and twists into Norwood, who stands his ground. Blades looking for a third. McBurney through to Gibbs White. Then McBurney, as he hit the shot, the linesman's flag went up for offside. West Fodringham, who is on hand to get his 8th clean sheet in his 16th appearance, spirits the ball upfield from left to right. Now the Blades have it with Berger, threading the ball on, and the referee calls full time.